Hey everyone, Jeff here, and today I want to talk to you about why type 2 diabetes meds don't cure diabetes. All right, now, real quick, first thing you got to understand is diabetes is a slow, progressive, all right, process. All right, if you develop diabetes, it usually develops quite slowly. Now, we are seeing it in younger people, but most time you see pre-diabetes in your 30s. All right, and early 40s, and then you see full blown diabetes in your 50s and 60s. And here's just give you a visual. All right, let's take this and let's draw it like it's a bottle. All right, now when you're in your teens, all right, I know I'm kind of out of the picture here, but when you're teens, your body is able to handle sugar quite well, and it continues to stay low. When you're in your 20s, still does a fairly good job, but it starts building. All right. When you're in your 30s, you're getting 4 and 4. And what I'm saying about this is it doesn't have to be this way. I'm just saying if you're eating cereal, if you're drinking soda, if you're eating lots of white bread, lots of pasta, you're eating macaroni and cheese every meal, it slowly starts building up, all right? Especially if you don't exercise, all right? That's another big key, all right? So you got your teens, 20s, and 30s, all right? Then all of a sudden you get to your 40s, and if you notice, we're starting to get close to the top of this bottle, all right? When you hit your 50s, usually that's when it happens, you have full-blown type 2 diabetes at that point, all right? Now, the reason for that is your body cannot handle any more sugar. Now, let's take a look at this from a cell response, all right? And talk about meds, all right? So I'm going to draw 3 different cells here, all right? You guys see that, all right? So here we go. The first thing, when you're young, sugar, you just got a little bit of sugar in that cell, all right? And what happens is insulin, I'm not a very good writer, but if you look, insulin opens the cell up so you can put sugar in, all right? Now, as you get older, let's take a cell, and now you're in your 40s, all right? And your sugar level in these cells are higher, all right? So now it's up to there. But then you hit your 50s and you develop full-blown type 2 diabetes. This cell is completely full, all right, of sugar. Can't take anymore, all right? Insulin can try, but won't. Now, let's say the doctor gives you insulin for type 2 diabetes, all right? What happens is he's just forcing more into it, and it's trying to force more sugar into this cell, all right? If you've ever gone to a gas station, you filled up your car with gas, and you're trying to get that last little bit in, all right? And you let it kind of settle, and then you push the nozzle, and boom, it splatters out, all right? That's exactly what you're doing with whether you give yourself insulin as a type 2 diabetic or even some of these other medications. It's basically trying to force more sugar into a cell that's already full. Much like when you're trying to force more gasoline into the tank of your car and it comes out, all right? Now, as a result, your cells become inflamed, all right? You got inflammation. All right, inflammation. That inflammation is type 2 diabetes, which leads to lots of other problems, all right? And the only way you're going to get rid of this is you got to unload the sugar, all right? How do you do it? You stop eating cereal. You stop drinking soda. You stop eating pasta. You stop eating white bread. Anything that's flour-based, you want to get rid of it, all right? Anything that's going to raise your blood sugar quickly, fruit juice, that's a no-no, all right? Get rid of it, and it will start lowering. I mean, that's the first step. Now, the other 2 things you can do is you need to start exercising, all right? Exercise burns glucose. Exercise burns sugar. The other thing is, like I said, intermittent fasting works well, all right? Because you basically, the longer you go, and once again, you can intermittent fast all you want, and if you keep drinking the Coke or you keep eating the cereal, you're still going to have issues, all right? the first step is getting rid of or severely limiting the amount of simple carbohydrates you take in, right? So, hope this helps. If it helped you understand a little better, share it with someone, all right? Bottom line here is diabetes, type 2 diabetes, right? Type 2 diabetes is reversible in most people, right? Now, like I said, if you try to do intermittent fasting or decide to do intermittent fasting, you need to talk with your doc, right? And decide how you're going to reduce your medications as you do this. But you can fix your diabetes, all right? You just got to change the way you eat, and you've got to start exercising. All right? Hope this helps. If you haven't already, I encourage you, join our Diabetes Buster, Earth Diabetes Buster Facebook group, because we are going to totally reverse this diabetes epidemic.